him to fight, you know, and we're gonna have a great one on our hands. So he just seemed like the right person, to be real.
Is it Mario Barrios or is it the belt?
Oh, it's definitely the belt too. You know, Mario got the. I want to touch it. You know, they say it's bad luck, so I might not even touch it yet. But you know, I'm coming to take that, and you know, he's the champion. He got to defend.
History repeats itself and patterns show. I knock out these type of people, taller people. Like, but in disgusting fashion. Every time I've sparred a taller guy, fought a taller guy, they just get clipped and just boom. Maybe because there's a little bit more higher and I gotta hit him. Like
Ryan Garcia just sat down for an interview that has completely taken over the internet, sending shockwaves through the boxing community just 6 days ahead of his clash with WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas on February 21st. His remarks were strikingly bold, unapologetically direct, and full of self-assured intensity, leaving even his most loyal fans questioning whether this is a reinvention of Garcia's mindset or simply the familiar bravado that emerges before the fight. During his latest day interview, Garcia stared straight into the camera and confidently stated, "Whenever I face taller opponents, history suggests I finish them in a dominant way. Every time I've sparred or fought someone taller, they end up getting caught. Maybe it's because their guard is higher, so I have to adjust my approach." He went on to reflect, noting that this pattern has been consistent throughout his entire career, pointing out that every encounter with a taller opponent seems to unfold in the same way, giving him the edge he has observed time and again.
It's around you and you're looking like you're at your best.
Yeah, man, it's training camp's been going really, really good. Super focused. Everything has been working.
That moment brought everything to an abrupt halt. Not because Ryan Garcia's words were surprising, but due to the chilling confidence he spoke with. This wasn't a sales pitch to boost ticket sales, nor was it social media trash talk. Instead, it was a man calmly laying out what he truly believes will unfold on February 21st in Las Vegas. Yet the conversation went far beyond just forecasting a knockout. Garcia opened up about his mental focus, the intensity of his training, his relentless drive, and the deeply personal reasons fueling him, elevating the stakes of this matchup to an emotional plane that no one anticipated.
Now, right? Everybody's like,
I know, everybody. They want body shots. They want all that.
Did they sign a waiver?
Shit, they gotta sign one.
All right, Ryan. We got Ryan with Tio and Shakur.
Ali, what car are you in? I think with you. All right, for sure.
How do you see that one with Tio and Shakur? Ryan?
Garcia shared heartfelt, unfiltered emotion about what this title fight means to him, explaining with visible sincerity that he told his father, "I'm dedicating this win to you. I want this championship for you. I promise to be the best version of myself, and I'm proving that we can achieve this together." His father, Henry Garcia, has been a constant presence in Ryan's life since he was 7, giving up his own ambitions to support his son's journey toward this very moment. Now, Ryan carries the weight of those 2 decades of sacrifice as he prepares to step into the most pivotal fight of his career. Sources close to the camp have noted that the bond between father and son has reached an entirely new emotional intensity in these final days of training, with Henry reportedly driving Ryan harder than ever before, fully aware that this opportunity is too significant to let slip by.
I think it depends what Ryan Garcia turns up, to be honest. I think Barrios is a good fighter, but I think as far as world champions goes, he's not regarded as the hardest way to a world title right now. I don't think. Look, Ryan, when he's on his best.
Someone close to Garcia's inner circle revealed, Henry is pushing Ryan through workouts unlike anything he's ever experienced in previous camps. The emotional intensity between them right now is on a level nobody outside that gym has ever seen. Ryan is training with a fury that can be hard to watch. Garcia himself confirmed this heightened focus in the interview, delivering a statement that surprised even longtime followers of his career. "I've learned my body isn't invincible. You have to treat it like a temple. Take care of it, and everything else starts falling into place." Considering his struggles with weight, discipline, and setbacks over the past 3 years, this newfound self-awareness and maturity marks a side of Ryan Garcia the public has never seen before in his entire professional career.
Targeted you for this fight?
I'm not sure, but I mean, at the end of the day, I do have the WBC, something that everybody wants. So I mean, I know regardless, that's what everybody is gunning for.
Many insiders in the boxing world are calling this mental evolution the defining factor of Garcia's latest training camp, noting that a physically sharper, emotionally grounded Ryan represents the most dangerous version of him anyone has encountered. Shifting his focus to Barrios, Garcia broke down the champion's style with meticulous precision, revealing just how thoroughly he studied every habit and tendency of his opponent. I think he's starting to show some wear. He's taken solid shots, maybe a few too many, and it's slowed him down. His style is pretty standard, but he executes it well. I'm confident I can stop him. I truly believe my hands are the fastest in boxing, Garcia explained. Calling Barrios' style pretty standard instantly sparked chaos online, igniting outrage among the champion's supporters, while Garcia's fans celebrated the unshakable confidence their fighter is bringing into fight week.
I mean, always beat speed and boxing IQ also. And I think going into this fight, I know I'm the better fighter. I know on a boxing level, I'm not saying Ryan isn't good. You know, he's good at what he does. He's very explosive. But I just know I'm the better fighter.
What sets Garcia's analysis of Barrios apart for boxing experts is his ability to recognize the champion's resilience while simultaneously forecasting a knockout. He emphasized Mario Barrios is exceptionally tough. Even if he's hurt, he can push through the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th rounds and keep fighting. By acknowledging Barrios' strength, yet predicting a stoppage, Garcia demonstrates a deeply strategic approach, showing he doesn't expect a quick victory. Instead, he's preparing for a drawn-out battle, aiming to wear down an experienced, durable opponent through sustained pressure using his speed and power. Insiders close to Garcia's team have revealed that sparring partners were carefully chosen for this camp to mirror this exact challenge. Tough, resilient fighters designed to push Ryan to work relentlessly for every punch over multiple rounds, replicating the physical and mental demands he anticipates facing in the actual fight. This meticulous preparation reflects a clear, methodical plan to gradually dismantle Barrios while respecting the champion's proven toughness.
Look, Ryan, when he's on his best, is a very good, very dangerous fighter and can knock you out on both hands. But I think, you know, the Ryan that fought against Romero, I think you'd need a better version of him than that to beat Barrios. I think he was very poor last time out, and he's got to show that he's still got a lot to give. He's shown it at certain points in his career, and he needs to show it again, I think, for Barrios.
An insider revealed that this camp sparring was unlike anything Garcia had experienced before. He wasn't going through comfortable drills. Instead, he faced opponents deliberately picked to mirror Barrios' toughness and relentless pressure. Some sessions stretched beyond an hour, with intensity so extreme that watching from ringside was almost overwhelming. Garcia also explained why he specifically pursued this matchup instead of chasing a larger paycheck, offering a clear window into his mindset as fight week approached. He stated plainly, "We're fired up for this fight and want to give the fans a show. At the end of the day, this is entertainment." He doesn't really want it, but I do. I had another offer with more money, but I passed on it. I'm going after Mario. This choice reflects not just confidence, but a determination to challenge himself against a tough opponent rather than take the easier, more lucrative path.
I got so much knowledge from all three of those coaches, and all displayed in new, certain things that I may have been missing, and I think I've gotten what I needed out of those trainers. And through my journey of becoming a better fighter, and my dad has been there for the whole ride, so he soaked in all that knowledge, and now we're ready just to be a father-son duo and take over.
Garcia's decision to pass up a much higher payday to go after Barrios and the WBC title reveals exactly what drives him right now. This fight isn't just another bout. It's the statement he's been building toward for the last 3 years. He also confronted the personal dimension of facing his former trainer, Joe Goossen, now positioned in the opposite corner with years of insider knowledge on how Garcia fights and thinks in the ring. Speaking with notable calmness, Garcia reflected on the situation, saying, "I'm thankful for every coach I've worked with and all the memories and lessons they've given me. I hope everything I've learned carries me through each fight. I feel truly blessed." This acknowledgement shows both respect for his past mentors and confidence in applying that accumulated knowledge against a familiar strategist.
You know, I try to let all my decisions be led by God, and I felt like this was the right, decision to make. And, he's a great fighter. He's never been in a bad fight. He's always come in a fight. Even in the championship rounds, you see that he keeps firing back and finds a way to, make sure the gap ain't too far out.
Sources close to Garcia, however, suggest the public statements only scratch the surface of his mindset, with multiple insiders confirming that the situation with Goossen has sparked an intense, personal drive that's apparent in every training session. One individual familiar with Garcia's private remarks explained, behind closed doors, Ryan describes it completely differently. Someone he genuinely trusted is now leveraging that trust against him on the biggest night of his career. The fire it's ignited in him is honestly frightening to see in the gym every morning. Meanwhile, Goossen himself commented this week on just how thoroughly Barrios' team has prepped for every potential version of Garcia that might show up on February 21st. Speaking with calm but firm assurance that rattled Garcia's fans, Goossen said, "I know Ryan is highly motivated right now. Expecting anything less than 100% would be naive. I'm aiming for 120% with Mario because sometimes 100% alone isn't enough against someone with Ryan's natural abilities.
I just know what I'm better at in this fight, and I'm gonna show that on the February 21st.
Okay, you guys have something in common. And we didn't know how much you guys had this in common until you just tweeted it or X'd it. What do they call it now? But
The clash between Garcia's intense, almost desperate drive and Goossen's methodical, precise game plan has quickly become one of the most captivating narratives in contemporary boxing, setting the stage for this weekend's major title showdown at T-Mobile Arena. This week, Oscar de la Hoya openly voiced his full support for Garcia, expressing unshakable confidence and telling reporters, "I've never seen anyone dedicate themselves to a fight like Ryan has. He's simply too dangerous for Mario Barrios, and everyone watching on February 21st will understand exactly what I mean." Meanwhile, Barrios handled the media storm with the composed assurance of a seasoned champion, showing no need to mirror Garcia's intensity or hype. Confident in the preparation he's already completed as fight night approaches.
And now we're ready just to be a father-son duo and take over. That's it.
You mentioned trainers. Your father's your trainer for this fight against Barrios. Joe Goossen is on the other side. An interesting choice by Mario Barrios to go train with Joe Goossen. What was your reaction when you first heard that Joe Goossen was going to train Mario?
Barrios told reporters with steady confidence that he's completely focused and expects to face a Ryan giving 100%, adding that hearing this genuinely motivates him. He emphasized that when he executes his plan on February 21st, there will be no room for excuses from anyone, making it a fight no one will want to blink through. The reaction from fans online after Garcia's interview was immediate and intense, splitting the boxing community and highlighting just how unpredictable this matchup has become, even for seasoned observers. One excited fan wrote, "Ryan sounds like a totally different fighter right now. The hunger, the focus, the dedication to his father, it's all real. He's going to push through Barrios and finally prove what King Ryan can do when everything clicks." Another fan countered with equal passion, warning, "He always sounds like this before big fights, and something inevitably goes wrong at the worst possible moment. Goossen knows every habit and every flaw. Barrios will be ready for all of it, and Ryan is walking right into a trap he helped set."
He said, I don't know what he said.
With Joe being on his side now, Ryan, do you have to change anything in specific? He's known you your whole life since even, I think, before he went pro.
I just got to focus on me. That's it. Focus on me, tightening up my skills, my craft, my game plan. Whatever they got, you know?
Another perspective that resonated with many fans highlighted a simple truth. The most dangerous Ryan Garcia is the one with everything to prove. Right now, that drive extends to his father, the sport, and himself, creating a level of intensity and focus unlike anything seen before. Garcia closed his interview with a brief but powerful statement that fully captured his mindset heading into the career-defining night at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas on February 21st. Looking straight into the camera, he declared with unwavering certainty, "This is a completely different me. On February 21st, I'm going to show everyone what I'm truly capable of. Stop underestimating me." In just 6 days, inside one ring, with one belt on the line, fans will witness a version of Garcia fueled by his father's sacrifices, a personal betrayal, 3 years of unfinished business, and a hunger that everyone around him says they've never witnessed before at any point in his career.
I'm about to beat the out of this dude now. It kind of lit a fire under me that's... I don't think it was a good play by them. But I don't know if he did it intentional, but he probably did.
The traitor, Joe Goossen. There you go. Here you go.
The big question looming over fight night is whether Garcia's intense drive can prevail against a fully prepared champion, guided by a trainer who once helped shape the very fighter now standing across the ring. That's the mystery every boxing fan around the world is eager to see resolved this Saturday. That's it for now. For the latest news, highlights, events, and action in boxing, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our high-quality content like this.